In this lesson, we're going to take a look at the Canva home screen. I'm going to give you an overview over the dashboard, the folders and how to organize them, how to find your projects, how the trash works, and how to import and upload files to Canva. So let's take a look at the Canva dashboard. I'm mostly going to focus on the desktop app, but if there are any differences, I will switch to the web app as well. So this is what it looks like when you log into the Canva desktop app. You have your little home icon here. This will always take you back to this home screen. The same happens when you click on the Canva logo. So if you're on any sub pages, clicking on the Canva logo will take you back to this dashboard, this home view. You can also see it right here. You will see your different designs if you have different ones open. Right now I have the Canva course open, and you will see all the other ones in different tabs up here. This little burger menu, as it shows you right here, will hide this menu on the left. So if I click on it, it will disappear and give me more space over here to look at all the different options. If I click on the burger menu again, it will show me my menu. So over here we have the Canva Help Center. And if you ever need any more information about a feature, or you're not sure how to use something, I didn't explain it well enough, or whatever it is, you can find a lot of answers here. So you can obviously search by keyword and by topic, but they also have some articles already for you pre-selected depending on the different versions of Canva and most frequently asked questions as well. So there's lots of information here. They're really good at explaining things. Check it out if you need any help. The next section up here is your account section. So the account settings you find under this little gear icon. If you click on it, it will take you to your account. So I'm just going to focus on this top part right here. The bottom part you only have if you have Canva for Teams. Okay, so as you can see, there's this normal account stuff, your name, you can change your photo here, your profile picture, email address, give them some information. I have mine connected to these different apps. So Facebook, my personal Facebook account, and my business Facebook account and my Instagram business account. I also have a personal Instagram account, my LinkedIn account, and my Pinterest account. These are important if you're planning on using the content planner and sharing designs directly to the social media platforms. So you can obviously see here, you can disconnect them as well if you're done with it. You get different insights. You can choose the theme. As you can see, I have it set on the dark theme. You can also choose the light one or sync it with your system if you're on the desktop. Those are basic account settings, then login and security, logging out, message preferences. You can tell Canva what you want to get emails about and whatnot. So that's, basic account settings. The notification bell tells you when you get notifications from your team, for example. When there's anybody shared anything with you, you'll get a little notification up here and a little red dot next to it. The purple button obviously is where you start creating a design. That's at least one way to start with it. If you click on it, it gives you different suggestions, what you could start with, logo, Instagram post, and so on. You can search for different options, different sizes to start with, or you can start with a custom size right here. Another way of starting a design is by clicking up here on the plus, and it'll show the same exact thing. You can search for what you're looking for, Facebook post or Instagram reel or whatever size you need. Or you can type or paste the URL of a design that somebody else shared with you, a template link, for example, and paste that in here. That's another way to get started. Now, if you go back to the home page, you can also find your account settings, that are under this gear icon. You can also find them by clicking on your face right here. So there's also the account settings, there's the help center again, and when you click on your on your picture right here, it will also show you the different teams. So as you can see, I'm on a few different teams, and it will show me in the little icon here, in the little circle, which team I'm working in right now. So right now I'm in my own team, Balanced Brands team, but there are a few other teams, and I can switch between teams by clicking on my profile picture. And then there's a private policy, and obviously you can sign out. It is important to know which team you're working in, because you want to be able to share the right designs with the right people, right? So this is how you switch between teams. Up here you also see which team you're in, and you're going to be able to switch to another team from here as well. You also see how many members you have on your team. So homepage we already talked about. This looks a little bit different for everybody depending on how you're using Canva. It's basically just a lot of suggestions on how to get started. So if you don't know what to do on Canva, start on the homepage, because they will offer you all kinds of stuff to get started with. So you can search in the search box, right? You can search for templates there. So for example, I apparently searched for a monthly calendar before, and it gives you suggestions. What this search box also does is it searches through your own project. So if you type in something, you can also search through your projects. I will talk about this a little bit later as well. Then you have different suggestions here, whiteboards, presentations. This might be looking different on your own screen. You might want to try this as special suggestions just for you. Right now, there was a big conference, Canva Create, so there's this little extra box here. I don't think this is usually here, but there might be some other notifications that pop up from Canva directly. Underneath that, you will have your recent designs. So this is just stuff that I've been recently working on, and it's just in chronological order. So whichever file you had open last is what's going to show up in this list. You can also change it to an actual list instead of a grid view, and it looks like this. Now, over here on the left, the next tab is templates. So this will actually open up a new section within Canva, and it will give you lots of different options. If you're easily overwhelmed, this is not the way to start, because there are just many different ways. Depending on what time of year it is or what month it is, it will show you different options up here. So just keywords to search for. Right now we're in the fall, so it suggests Halloween, fall, things like that. In the spring, this will look differently. Right now they have this new feature, whiteboard presentation. So that's something they're highlighting. They have recommendations for you. They have popular topics. If you follow different creators, and I will also talk about this a little bit later, this is where they would show up. So there are some creators that I follow, and those are their latest designs. And just some, ideas for how to get started if you don't know how to get started. You also have a categorization of templates over here. So if you're looking for business templates, many different versions. If you're looking for social media templates, many different versions, different sizes. It's really easy to find what you're looking for on here and to look for different templates. I will go over the templates and how to find what you actually need in a different module, but I just wanted to show you how to find all this. It's under the template section right here. The projects tab right here will give you all the projects that you have set up. So up here you have this little drop-down menu, and that's an important one to know because it's divided into all projects, your projects, and shared with you projects. I'm usually in the all projects folder just so I don't miss anything. But if there are lots of designs that are shared with you and you don't want to get distracted, you can just look at your own projects that you are the owner of, that you started. Or if you're looking for a specific template from somebody else, for example, that somebody shared with you, you can also only look at what somebody shared with you. but it can happen that you don't notice that you're in this folder and you can't find something you're looking for. It might be because you don't have the full view. So I usually keep it on all projects. Now you can see here some sub-tabs. So right now you can see everything, right? The recent designs again that I worked on, and the folders. So let me change this again to grid view. Those are all folders that I have created. And I highly recommend that you use a folder system as well, because it's gonna get really crazy really fast if you use Canva a lot. There isn't really a perfect way to organize it. It really depends on how you want to do it. You just all have to agree on how you want to do it. So either create a separate Canva document that outlines the folder hierarchy and how it's set up, so everybody knows where to store the right designs and templates, or create a Google Doc or some other system where new people that join the team and join your Canva team know how to find things and how to store things and organize designs that they create so everybody else can find it as well. There are different structures for the folders. So you can have as many folders as you want. So you can have, I think, up to 10 levels of folders within folders. So for example, I have a client folder right here. And if you click on it, there are subfolders. Okay? And you can have, now if you click on one more, you can have more folders in there. You can have up to 10 levels of folders within your folders. Okay? So you can get really detailed about how you organize things. It's really useful to help you find your project and your designs, your images, your elements that you're using. You can even start folders, as you can see here, start folders. So those start folders, they will show up in this menu on the left here. As you can see, those are start folders that I'm using because I'm using them a lot. And you can just click the little cross here to unstart a folder. And if you're over here under your folders, you can click on the 3 dots here. And this is how you start a folder. And then if you click on it, it will show up right here. And then if you click the X, it will disappear again. Okay. Other things you have under here is, obviously renaming the folder. You can move a folder. So it'll give you different options. Is it something you wanted to keep it in your folders, or do you want to share it into the shared with you section, right? And then it just shows you all your different folders that you have, and you can just keep moving down and finding the place where you want to put it, right? All the different layers. Or you can create a new folder from here, and then you just click on move to folder, and it will move this folder into a different place. You can also share the folder. So if you click on that, you can give it a different name, and you can share it with specific team members. So just type in their names or email addresses. You can share it with the whole team. And here you can give it permissions. You can edit and share, or they can only edit, or they can only view it, or it's not shared. You have that option too. You want to keep it to yourself, just unshare it for the whole entire team. Nobody else can see it. Here you can see who I shared this with. So I'm the owner of this folder. So I'm the only one that can actually delete it. But I've shared it with Iona, and she is able to edit this folder, but she's not able to share it, right? So you can actually change the permission here as well. And then of course you also have the delete option, so you can just delete your entire folder. If you're deleting designs, they will be automatically moved into this trash folder right here. And you will see here all the stuff that I've recently deleted. Deleted designs will be automatically emptied out of the trash folder after 30 days. So all these designs will eventually disappear, permanently deleted. So if it's been less than 30 days, I can still recover them. I just click on here and it says restore. I can also just permanently delete them from here. But after the 30 days, I can't do this anymore. Now, if I'm trying to delete media files, so anything, images or elements or videos that I have uploaded, that works a little bit differently. If I delete them from a folder, they will end up in this trash, but they're not automatically deleted on a schedule. So if I click on the images here, this is all the stuff I've uploaded, and it's all the stuff I've uploaded. So unless you actually go in here and you delete it permanently manually, they will stay here. So if you want to delete this permanently, you actually have to do it manually. The other thing you need to know about those images and media files, once they're deleted completely out of the trash, permanently deleted, you will lose them in any design they have been used in as well. So Canva will give you a little warning, say, if you delete this, you will delete it from designs as well. Just know that this is how it works. So you can just delete things if you don't want it in your folder anymore and just keep it in the trash folder forever. Or you can just create a separate folder that's your storage folder for images, older stuff, but you don't really know where you've used it, so you don't want to delete it completely. Okay, now I want to show you really quick how to upload and import files into Canva. Canva makes it really easy. There are different options. One of them is to just easily drag and drop a design into Canva. I just grab the file here on my desktop, and you can see when I hover over the Canva app, it changes into a little plus, and if I let go, it will just upload it into my Canva account right here. You can see it uploading the file. I can view it. It will show up in my uploads folder right here. So if I go to the uploads folder, this is the design I just uploaded. There it is. Now, another way of uploading something to a template that you're using is to just click on the purple upload button right here. It's super easy, right? When you click on this, you'll be sent to your desktop, to your computer, and from there you can choose the different documents you want to upload, images, videos, whatever it is. Super easy. You also, if you click on those little 3 dots here, you have different options. So obviously the upload option, but you can also upload files from different storage apps, if you will. So Google Drive, obviously, if you have an account, from Instagram, Dropbox, and now from Google Photos as well. And the third option is to record yourself, either video or audio, and then use that straight, upload it to Canva and use it from there. You can now even upload PDFs that have been created somewhere else, or maybe some old files that you already have as PDF files, and you want to edit them in Canva. You can just drag them into Canva, and Canva will convert them into editable PDFs. Now, how well this works depends on how complicated your PDF is. If you have a lot of layers in your PDF, for example, text on top of images and transparencies and things like that, this can get too complicated for Canva and might not work very well. But if you have a simple design or just a simple document with text and some images, it's a great way to make sure you can still use and edit those documents. So just drag and drop them into Canva, and it turns it into a editable document for you. It's really great. It can save a lot of time, and it works pretty well. You can also click on Discover Apps right here. There are different, if you go under the Import Media section right here, there are different ways where you can find more of your media. So depending on where you have accounts, you can connect them with a lot of different ones and import your media from there. It's Facebook, Google Photos, Google Drive, Dropbox, HubSpot, and many others where you can find your own images.